All right, everyone, show of hands. How many of you have a connector on the back of your truck that looks something like this? With the cover torn off, all kinds of grime and grit and corrosion inside. Or, another show of hands, how many of you have a pigtail wire connector on your trailer that looks something like this? Again, with a lot of grit and grime inside that you can't get out, such that when you go to plug in your connector into your back of your truck to turn on your lights and your brakes on your trailer, things don't work. Well, fortunately, we here at EZConnector have a solution to that problem, and in this video, I'm going to show you that solution. So first off, let me show you how easy it is to connect your EZConnector electrical connector. So first off, here I have a male end which attaches to your trailer of the our 7-wire EZConnector magnetic electrical connector. Simply take the male end, go ahead and pull up the cover on your truck side connector, put it up close, give it a quick twist, you're connected and good to go. Now, if for some reason you or your employees are in the habit of driving away after the end of a shift where you've disconnected your trailer itself, but you forgot to disconnect your wiring. Well, if you're running the conventional connector that comes stock on most vehicles now, which has been pretty much the same connector for multiple decades now, if you're running one of those and you pull away without properly disconnecting your wiring, cover's going to rip off and things are not going to work the next time. Fortunately, with EZConnector, if you make that same mistake, you notice here the male end that goes on your trailer still works fine. There's been no damage to the truck side. So the next time you go to connect, all you do, put it up close, give it a twist, and you're connected and good to go. Okay, additional item. And this especially holds true if you're using your truck to pull a tree chipper or another, sometimes on construction sites, if you're moving from one part of a construction site to the other and you or your employees are not always in the habit of hooking up your wiring while you're still on the site, but waiting until you hook up your wiring until you're ready to get on the main road. If that's the case and you're having problems with employees dragging the connectors on the ground, you may want to order one of our Pogos when you buy your EZConnector. Let me go ahead and show you how this works here. Just a moment here. Okay. Normally, when the trailer is parked and and the wiring's not connected to your truck, you're going to take the male end of your connector and you're going to hold it in place here on your trailer side holder. Okay. If for some reason you or your employees don't do that, go ahead and use one of our Pogos. If you notice here, it's not going to hit the ground. Does have some flex, enough flex to where you can make that extension to get it actually connected into your truck side, but it's still going to keep it off the ground if for some reason they pull the trailer ahead a bit without connecting your wiring. Okay, now if you are in a harsh environment, and I'm talking about an area with a lot of snow, a lot of ice, a lot of mud, a lot of salt on the roads, but you still need to tow a trailer, what we would recommend is our original R701 version of EZConnector. Now, unlike your traditional electrical connectors that are going to come with a self-closing cover, which is super convenient, our R701 version, instead of having a self-closing cover, it has a removable cover. And what this does is this helps keep everything super clean, because there's less surface area for grime and gunk to get onto. So when you're ready to connect your trailer wiring, go ahead and take your trailer in, remove it from the holder that you'll have attached to the neck of your trailer. Now go to your truck side end, take 2 fingers, release the removable cover, go ahead and take your actual connector, put it close up, give it a quick twist. Now everything's connected the magnets have pulled it together, and now your lights and your brakes are going to work. And your removable cover, you're going to want to go ahead and place that back into the holder on your trailer. At the end of your shift, when you're ready to disconnect, you're going to simply trade places again. So remove the dummy plug from the holder on the trailer, disconnect your actual connector from the truck, trade places. Now you're good to go. Now, something we at EZConnector are really excited about, and we sell a lot of connectors for, is actually for the snowplow industry. Unlike the traditional connectors that have 7 wires here, we also make a 14-wire connector. So let me go ahead and show you here. We got 14 wires. Now, 7 of these wires, we could order them with the standard configuration that you would have for your 7-pin connector. So if you had a trailer that has your standard brake and light functions on 7 of your wires, you could still run that on a 7-wire connector on your other trucks. But if need be, if you need the additional wires for data and other controls, you would run it on a 14-pin connector. Now, if you need more than 14 wires, for example, on some of the more complex, wider snowplows, we actually sell a normal and reverse polarity system, such that the first connector, it's a 14-pin connector, comes with normal polarity on the magnet. The second connector comes with reverse polarity. What this does is this helps prevent you from swapping the wiring and plugging in the wrong connector into the wrong slot. So if you notice here, if I try and trade places of these two, I'm not going to be able to. So if I try and put the connector that belongs here into this plug, you notice here I get it close, but it's pushing me away. Right? It's telling me, hey, this is the wrong one. Well, I put it back where it's supposed to go, put it up close, give it a twist. Now I'm connected. Same thing here. Go ahead and put it up close, give it a twist. I'm connected. Now, one thing to note, this is another one of our 14-pin connectors, has an indexing on it, which is another feature if you needed to run even a third connector on that same piece of equipment. You can get one with normal polarity, second with reverse polarity, a third one with an index. That way you're sure not to mix up the 3 connectors. This particular plug, I don't know if you can see here in the camera, but instead of having your standard trailer wiring, we also have a set of twisted pair in here, which is great for running data or anything you need that runs on like a CAN bus standard. Now, one of the questions we often get is, okay, well, how do I go about installing the EZConnector connectors on my truck and on my trailers? Well, on the trailer side, you're going to go ahead and hardwire those. And we sell them with multiple options for cable length. If for some reason you have a need for an extra long cable, go ahead and give us a call, and we can put in we can do a custom order for you. We have some customers that are getting 30 feet of cable on their connectors. Again, that goes into the snowplow industry. But just let us know, if you need an extra long cable, we can go ahead and come up with a custom price quote for you and do a custom build on that connector for you. If you'd like to hardwire your connector right into your wiring harness, we sell with a hardwire version. If you want to plug and play, this version here, this is the a plug and play going into a late model Ford or GM wiring harness. Okay, we also sell these that will plug and play into a Dodge wiring harness, which is slightly different. If for some reason you would like to run a EZConnector 7-wire right alongside your traditional RV style 7-blade plug, you could request your EZConnector with what we call our T-connector. What this does, it allows you to disconnect your RV plug, put this right here in the middle. Now you're able to run an EZConnector right alongside a 7-blade traditional RV style connector. Okay. Now, one of the other questions or concerns we get is, well, what if I've converted 5 of my trucks and 5 of my trailers over to EZConnector, but I might, let's say I need to rent a 6th trailer that's not converted. What am I going to do? Well, we have a series of adapters to address that need. So I'm going to go ahead and go over those adapters right now. So first off, if you need to connect a 4-wire connector and you've already installed your 7-wire EZConnector, well, you purchase one of our 7-way to 4-way adapters. All you do, go ahead and put it up close to the EZConnector on your truck side. Now you have a 4-pin connector. This is going to typically come on a smaller trailer, something that doesn't have brakes but does have brake lights and turn signals. We also sell this with an adapter for 5 wires. This is going to be typical on your boat trailers that'll have that 5th circuit for disengaging your brakes when you go ahead and go in reverse. Again, go ahead and take the 5-pin adapter, put it up close, give it a twist, and you're good to go. For the horse industry, and sometimes in some construction applications, you might see a 6-pin connector. Again, if you've converted over to the EZConnector system with one of our 7-pin connectors, get our 6-way to 7-way adapters, put it up close, give it a twist. Now you have backward compatibility to run 6 wires, again, for some of your horse trailers. And then finally, if you converted your 7-wire connector to a 7-pin EZConnector, but you still occasionally need to rent a trailer or borrow a trailer that still has the 7-blade RV style, get one of our adapters that goes backwards to 7-blade, put it in place, give it a twist, now you're back to 7-blade. Now, in the reverse, let's say you have converted your trailer, but you haven't converted your truck, okay? Sell an adapter for that as well. Okay, last thing, you could either install the EZConnector right into the same slot where your existing connector goes, or let's say you have a service truck body, or you're running a tree chipper, or like over here on the left, we have a snow plow and salt box. You just need a bracket to go ahead and mount this somewhere on the back of the truck or on the side of the truck. We do sell a adapter. You can find it on our website. So, okay, that gives you a quick introduction to our EZConnector product line. Now, if you have a custom application that you don't see being addressed here, go ahead and reach out to us, give us a call, tell us what you're looking for, and there's a good chance we may be able to build something for you. Now, although all of our connectors are the most heavy duty and highest reliability connectors that are on the market today, we still have some things available if you need something super heavy duty. So for example, if you're in the military and you've been tasked with speccing out the best connector for military equipment, give us a call. We have some things, some connectors that are super heavy duty that we may be able to get developed into production for you. And also, if you have different cable lengths, give us a call, let us know. We can quote out and custom build a super long cable length connector for you. Any questions, reach us at EZConnector.com. You can order all of our standard products on the website, or if you don't see something there, just let us know. Well, we hope you've enjoyed the presentation going over our EZConnector magnetic electrical connector system. You know, if we can help you make your towing experience, or like I've mentioned before, make your experience operating your snow plows a little bit less, how would you say, have less hassle, be more reliable, we'd really love that. The guys that in our shop here that assemble these connectors, they take a lot of pride in what they do, and every time we hear customer feedback from customers that are saying, hey, they love the way our connectors work, it really means a lot to our to our staff here. So EZConnector.com. If you have questions, go ahead and give us a call. Thanks so much.